So the palette that we're going to be using today to create this look is going to be the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. And we are going to be starting off with this blue color right here. We're going to just be packing on the colors. As you see, I have started with the blue, and I do kind of take my time patting on the color just because I want to get the right tone of them. So I do a lot of like patting. As you can see, I'm not like swiping or blending. I'm patting on the color, and I am patting them on top of each other. As you see, I put on the blue, and then once I put on the green, I patted it on in the middle and then kind of went over the blue, the first blue. And now I'm going to be going into this dark blue color and going kind of outwards but upwards. Not necessarily going down the crease bone, if not like as you see outwards. Now I'm going to be mixing these two blue colors together to just blend out that blue. I did mix both of the colors, but I did grab more of that lighter shade, that lighter blue, just so I could like use it and blend it upwards and not look too dark. Now I'm going to be going in with these two green colors and just going over that green eyeshadow that I had already placed and blending it out and going upwards. And I'm gonna be doing the same thing with the dark blue, and I'm going to be mixing two blue eyeshadows as you've seen on the screen to blend it out as well. As it's obviously the video is sped up, but I do want to let you girls know that I did take my time blending out these eyeshadows. It took me quite a few hours to create this look just because I kept taking it off and redoing it because I felt like, you know, I needed more blending and stuff like that. But now I'm going to be cleaning my lid to create that cut crease, and I'm going to be cleaning it out with a wipe, a makeup remover wipe. I am using a makeup brush, the end of a makeup brush inside the wipe, just because I feel like it's a thin makeup brush, so it helps me really get in there as opposed if I were to use my finger. Now I am going to be cleaning it more up or creating the crease with the concealer with a flat makeup brush. The concealer that I am using is the Colourpop Concealer in the shade. I will be placing it here at the screen, on the screen for you guys to see. And basically I'm just gonna be patting my way creating the cut crease. I have learned that it is so much easier and it comes out so much better when you pat your way through the cut crease instead of like swiping it. So that's what I am doing. I also did start low from my lid and work myself upwards, you know, just in case if I were to mess up or something. Now I'm just cleaning more of my cut crease, you know, if I see like that it needs to look sharper. As you can see, I am not bringing out the concealer all the way out to the side like I did the eyeshadow. I'm just going to bring it right there to the outer corner of my eye and just pat down the concealer and just do some more cleaning just to make sure that, you know, the concealer matches with the eyeshadow, which is on the cut crease. Now I'm patting down more that I am patting down the concealer since I was looking around and stuff like that. The concealer did crease, so I'm just patting it down so it can look neat and nicely. And I'm going to be setting it with the eyeshadow slash highlight that is on the palette on the lower right corner of the palette. I am sorry, I forgot to insert a clip of the palette for you guys, but it's the one that's on the right side, on the lower right corner of the palette. Now all I did was place that dark green shade on my on my lashes, not my lashes, but the lash line of my eye. And I am clearly dancing and into some Jackie Wilson. And I just basically did just like a liner with that eyeshadow, and I brought it all the way out to the side, as you can see. And now I'm just cleaning more up I'm actually cleaning up my lid because I accidentally got it dirty with mascara. When I looked up, the mascara hadn't dried yet. So yes, that's what I was doing. I was cleaning it up. This is the moisturizer that I use is that Pond's that was just now shown on the screen, and the primer is the E.L.F primer. Like I love these two together. Like, well, I love them even separately. Like I just love them. This is like products that I use all the time. Now, this foundation, I really, really wanted to get into this with you guys. Like, if you guys cannot find a good, affordable, full coverage foundation, and you guys have not tried this Maybelline foundation out, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. I love this foundation. I live for it. This is my go-to foundation and the Fenty Beauty one. But, I mean, Fenty Beauty is, a little bit more expensive. It is high quality, the Fenty Beauty. I love Fenty Beauty, but I know not everyone can afford expensive products. So this Maybelline one, you guys have to try it out. So as you guys seen, I have already placed the whole foundation on my face, and if you guys seen, I did not go all the way up under my eyes with the foundation, given the fact that I do apply concealer, and then this concealer is very full coverage, kind of thick. I have heard that this Covergirl concealer is a great dupe for the Tarte concealer. I personally have never tried the Tarte concealer. I have heard great things, but I have never tried it, so I'm not sure if it's a great dupe. But yes, I just wanted to, let you guys know why I do not place foundation all the way under my eyes, and it's just because it's just too heavy. That is one of the parts that us as we age is one of the parts that start to get wrinkly first. So I feel like, if I can prevent from it happening it too soon, then that's what I'm gonna try to do. So yes, that's why I just feel like it's just too much, too heavy for under the eyes. So as you've seen, I place concealer under my eyes, on my nose, half of my nose, between my almost between my eyebrows, a little lower than my eyebrows, and on the tip of my nose, everywhere where you guys seen that I placed concealer, and now I'm just blending it out. The setting spray that you guys just seen that I sprayed all over my face is the Morphe and Jeffree Star setting spray that they did together in their second collab. The reason I placed some of that setting spray is because this concealer does tend to kind of dry fast, and since I applied the whole concealer on my face and then started blending it out towards the end, it was pretty dry. So I just placed some of that setting spray on my face so it could help me out blending it. Now I am placing my Laura Mercier setting powder. I did kind of go heavy on the setting powder today. I don't usually place as much setting powder because I do have very, very dry skin. But yes, I just usually place the setting powder everywhere I place concealer at. And now I am going to bronze my face with this Physicians Formula bronzer. This is literally the only bronzer that I use and have used for the longest. Like, I don't even bother to look for another bronzer because this bronzer is like the best. And you can buy it at a drugstore. I'm not sure if you can buy it at Ulta, but I know like at any drugstore or pharmacy you can find it at. Most of the products that I am using today are very affordable. I have tried to place on the screen for you guys the price of the products just so you guys can know how much they are. And now I'm just bronzing my face. I am bronzing my cheekbones. The brush that I am using is an angled brush, and I really like this brush because it's angled and it has like a slimmer and a thicker part on it. So the thicker part, um, I place it on the lower part of my cheekbone, and then the slimmer part on top, obviously. And I just bronze my face downwards. And I also bronze my jawline. Now I am taking off the setting spray that I placed. The setting spray, sorry. The translucent powder. I'm just cleaning it all off, making sure that there's not any leftover. And while I clean it off, I kind of like blend it into the bronzer that I have already placed just so everything can look nicely blended. Now on my lower lash line, all I did was place all the blue eyeshadows that I used on top on the crease, from the lightest shade to the darkest shade, and just went over them. So basically I put on the light blue, and then I went like that until I got to the dark blue and blended it all out very well. And as you can see, I have already mascara on. I forgot to tell you guys the mascara that I used, but I will be listing all the products down in the description box. Also, while you guys see the way I am lining up my lips, I want to let you guys know about my eyebrows. There is a eyebrow tutorial video that I will be putting out in a few days. I have already recorded it. I just need to edit and make it perfect for you guys. As some of you guys know, and I have spoken about this, my eyebrows are tatted, so they are a little difficult to work with, and I really want to show you guys my journey. But yes, so this is the way that my lips have turned out. I kind of did an ombre look with a lip pencil by Wet n Wild and this Colourpop liquid lipstick that's called Trap. I love it. It's so so cute. Now I'm just finishing up with the finishing touches. I did my highlight by Anastasia Beverly Hills and just kind of going over my eyebrows because they kind of needed a little touch up. But this is it, you girls. I'm so so happy you stayed with me till the end. Thank you so so much for joining me. I love y'all.